Hi everyone, Courtney Shim coming to you live, and today we're talking about what choice would you make? Whether it's do it yourself or done for you. Now think about it. Time is the most valuable asset that we have. Once you use up time, it's not replenished. It goes away, right? So think about doing it yourself. Years ago, I used to service my car myself. I used to change the oil, I used to do the brakes, and it took up a lot of my time. On top of the time that it took up, it actually, if I made a mistake, that would be on me. Hey Walter, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining Kathy. Thanks for joining Nigel. And, doing it yourself, I'd have to ensure that, well, I scheduled the service for when I had time available, right? So I did away with that when I considered what the possibilities would be is that after making that time, and if I did something incorrectly, and then I'd have to get it repaired, more than likely get it done by a professional. So I chose to have it done for me. Well, that's why in the heading I have DIY or DFY. It's either do it yourself or have it done for you. Done for you comes with a lot of parameters that would be great. Right, correct, Walter. Pay for the convenience. Because I look at it as, like, for example, now when I take my car for service, whilst technician has the car working on, I have time to do my business, right? Because as someone who does business online, I have my phone with me, or sometimes I carry my iPad. Hey, and almost everywhere has Wi-Fi. So again, it's another convenience. However, I don't use Wi-Fi because I like to keep things secure. So I do use my own data. But as I said, done for you systems are amazing because I've tried to do a lot of things myself because I like a challenge. Yes, Wi-Fi is your friend. Hey Jeff, thanks for watching, and Beatrix, thanks for joining. Think about it. What else could you be doing with your time? There you go, Walter, virtual and mobile office. Yeah, and for some time, I've done a lot of things myself. And then after learning all these things, you buy courses, you watch webinars, you learn all of these things, but then when the time comes to implement, there's a lot of testing that you have to do. And then when you make a mistake, then you have to go back through the entire process. Whereas if you have it done for you, you will take on somebody's proven system. So they have already taken care of all the pitfalls that are attached to it. And they have eliminated a lot of the trial and error. So I have made a decision that I'm going to less DIY and more DFY. So have it done for me. Because when you look at it, you say sometimes you do it yourself to save money and it ends up costing. I've seen that happen many times. Hi Renata, thanks for joining. Yeah, so DIY, DFY. If you're someone who has unlimited time available, or if you're someone who has limited time, you have to think wisely about the way you're going to go. Right now, like for example, yes, system. You have a system in place. And system, as they say, stands for save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Because when you do it yourself, as I said, if something happens, you're stressed out, you've basically put time into something that hasn't worked out, energy, and then, hey, you have to maybe spend double what you would have spent if you had someone do it for you. Because face it, most things that we actually would get someone to do for us would entail us having a guarantee placed on it. Whether it's having your car worked on. Hi Krishana, thanks for joining. When you work on when you have your car worked on, it comes with a guarantee. Here where we are in Ontario, there's actually an act in place wherein you cannot take your vehicle should not be taken in for the same repair more than once. So you can't have your car, say, repaired for something to do with the door today, and then you take it back next week for the same issue. That's free. You know, that is free. Whereas, you know, doing it yourself, hey, the only guarantee you have is your expertise in the matter. There's a lot of things I can do. My wife can attest to it. But I've reached a point where there's a lot of things that I will not do myself. So if you want to know all about getting it done for you versus doing it yourself, reach out to me and I can give you some more tips in terms of doing it in the online space. Okay, so thanks for joining, and if you're catching on the replay, just drop #replay and I will get back to you. Okay, so you can leave a comment and you can share this with your friends. But for me, done for you beats do it yourself. So take care and thanks for joining. Bye now.